Hello, short podcast today. Sitting in my infrared sauna, how West Coast, and just enjoying the pool and the weather. So just trying to do a small podcast on hair. I my hair, I had hair loss due to thyroid problem, which happened to me in France, and France being one of the number one places for thyroid medication as far as hypothyroidism. And I think a lot of this came from, Chernobyl. There's a lot that people don't know about Chernobyl because they think, oh, that was a long time ago, far away. But science doesn't say that. A lot of these molecules and isotopes are still there and they're still present. They don't die. And so, me being over there, I think, had a certain effect on me that I was sensitive to. Everybody may or may not be sensitive to it. It could have been that in combination as well with the tooth that was pulled. There was a few things that kind of happened on the thyroid meridian, and so I can't exactly place why the hair loss happened, but it was unstoppable. Nothing could stop it, including our product or whatever. So that's karma, or that's life, or that's not understanding the environment fully. So I can still talk about hair loss because I've seen what it does for other people. And so using this on your scalp is one of the easiest ways to use transdermal magnesium. Actually, my girlfriend didn't even use it very often until she learned about that. And she found, I told her about, like, in Japan, they use magnesium chloride flakes, or any type. The flakes are worse because they add hydrochloric acid, and they're a byproduct in that, whereas the magnesium oil in its original state is not. And so, but either way, magnesium chloride can be used on your hair. The Japanese use it to stop the graying effect, and I was like, okay, interesting. And she's got really dark back hair, and so she was looking at it for that. But so that was just one side of it, and then the other side is the stimulation, the capillary stimulation that you feel when you put it on. It feels like mint. You put it on, and there's like this stinging sensation that's happening all over the head. So that's powerful, like local feel. You can feel the micro circulation happening without somebody have to explain to you what it's doing. So that helps. We know the role of magnesium in circulation. Very powerful in stimulating the circulation, thinning the blood, achieving mineral balance in the blood, and all the things that allow for electromagnetism and for the blood to have the right weight and sugar profile, not too sticky and not too thin either, and to get the right balance. And so magnesium is a key player in all of that. And that's how the blood flow is going to work, right? So, of course, sugar is going to be very antithetical to that. But so using this for hair is amazing. Not only for the like doing it, putting it all over your hair and then doing sleeping on it, or leaving it for 3 or 4 hours before shampooing. It's where you get a very intense dose, like once a week max, or maybe just, no, you can do it more than that, but in general you don't need to do it more than that. And then also just like applying it as a massage and different things for detoxification. There's people who use this product, and we have studies on the elimination of heavy metals with this exact product, but also with transdermal magnesium in general, and it can be used for the head. A lot of people believe that there's a detoxification of aluminum. We have studies on the aluminum. We know how magnesium interacts with aluminum in the body, and so there's some truth there. And so magnesium helps other enzymes like magnesium malate to chelate and pull that stuff out. So they partner up, and one acts as a catalytic kind of, magnesium acts as a catalytic kind of spark for that reaction. And then those bonds get stronger, but with the right amount of grip to where they can let go of these and where they need to get rid of them. And so there's this kind of chelation effect coming through the heavy metals coming from the brain and on out the body. So it's one of the best ways to use the transdermal magnesium for the modern world, and even long term, because we got to get a lot of stuff out, and a lot of stuff's coming in all the time. So long term practice, even though we recommend 4 months for most people to do, like, get out of the major part of the deficiency and do daily for 4 months, You can go much longer than that with the heavy metal benefits that are here. So using this for detoxification can be powerful, and don't get the wrong stuff. Try to always get the magnesium that you use should be in glass like ours, and it should have the Zechstein Inside logo. If it doesn't have that logo, you can't assure that it comes from Holland, because there's only one place in Holland that issues certification for this product, and that's that has a source, not just certification. There could be many places that do that. You can get certificates from any lab in Holland that they can send from China and get a certificate. So, but where you have an actual source where you can call the engineers at the source, and that's where they certify, that doesn't happen anywhere else. So try to get the right stuff, and because otherwise it's been chemically treated, solvent extracted, or diluted. So you don't want that. You want the right stuff. It's only $3 a week. Glass bottles with no endocrine disruptors. Come check us out at theheartoftradition.com. And remember, as far as like applications go, you take about 5 to 10 sprays, maybe 20, do it all over the head. I think 20 is a lot, probably about 10, 12. And then do it on top of the head. Let it sit for at least 30 minutes. You can shower after that, that's fine. But if you end up doing it during, like if you want to do like if you're going to shampoo after, it's better to do it for at least 2 or 3 hours, because the shampoo, the only problem with soap on the zone that you applied the magnesium is it's going to come back in there and pull things out of there. If soap's not there, then it'll just keep going in, even if you rinse the surface. So you want to be careful with that. But so there is 2 ways to do it: rinse with water or shampoo, but give it longer time. So anyway, I hope that's clear. Come check us out at theheartoftradition.com.